Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's explainer is diving headfirst into a brand new blueprint. Specifically, we're unpacking the foundational architecture of the Univex network. And just to be clear right up front, everything we're exploring today is drawn entirely, exclusively, from their newly released source white paper. We're going to look really closely at what they're actually proposing, how they view the current digital ecosystem, and what architecture they honestly believe is going to fix the glaring issues they've identified. We are keeping our eyes strictly on their text to understand their vision, and we're mapping it all out logically.
Okay, let's dive into this. The entire document starts with a really fundamental question. Why is it so incredibly hard to spend Web3 rewards in everyday life? I mean, if you've ever interacted with digital tokens or Web3 platforms, you have absolutely felt this frustration. You participate, you do your thing, you engage with a network, you earn a digital reward, but then when you want to go, buy a cup of coffee or pay a utility bill, suddenly you hit this massive brick wall. You can't just swipe a card or hand over your digital asset. The Univex white paper frames this exact real-world frustration as their core problem. Which brings us to the first major theme of the document.
Section 1. The Web3 Utility Gap, Earning versus Spending. And this brilliantly illustrates the issue. Think of the current Web3 space as this massive, wide canyon. Over on one side, you've got earning digital rewards. And let's be honest, the Web3 industry has gotten incredibly efficient at this side of the equation. There are just countless decentralized ways to interact and accumulate digital assets. But look over at the other side, everyday real-world utility. The white paper basically argues that getting from earning to everyday spending is like trying to cross a deep gorge without a bridge. The digital realm where you earn and the physical realm where you spend are just completely disconnected from one another. So to understand how they actually plan to bridge that divide, we first have to understand the specific roadblocks that are preventing users from crossing over in the first place.
Section 2. Breaking down the barriers, friction in the system.
Let's see how this builds our understanding of the problem. The white paper explicitly lays out three major barriers. Now, I want to be perfectly objective here for a second. This is the project's stated problem definition. We need to understand it purely as the white paper's perspective, not as some independently verified market study, all right? First off, they point to high transaction fees. Moving digital assets around can get astronomically expensive, totally eating into the value of the rewards you just earned. Second, difficult conversion processes. Trying to turn a digital token into fiat currency just to buy groceries often feels like you need a degree in cryptography. Actually, scratch that. It feels like you need a whole team of experts just to figure out the confusing, time-consuming steps. And finally, limited access to real-world goods. Most traditional retailers just plain aren't equipped to accept Web3 rewards natively. According to the text, these three major barriers create this heavy friction that literally keeps users trapped on the earning side of the canyon. So how does the document propose we actually fix this friction? Let's cross over to the proposed